Peace YouTube, who is Sugar, back with another video. This is going to be a hair tutorial on how to get your hair in this super fabulous, real easy pinup hairstyle. The cool thing about this particular hairstyle is that it works for just about anyone, regardless of your hair texture, your hair type, and almost your hair length. So you can have shorter hair and still rock out a variation of this particular hairstyle. So this is what it looks like. It's real easy, super cute. If you want to know how I got my hair to look like this, stay tuned.
All right, so let's get started. There are some things that you're going to need. Don't come in here. Some hairpins, some bobby pins, a brush, which is optional, and some clips to keep your hair out the way. What I did first was I sectioned my hair from corner to corner. Doesn't have to be even. I gathered the back section of hair into a bun and I secured it. One of those clamp clip type situations. Now what I'm going to do in the front is I'm going to section my hair into 3 semi-even sections in the front. I'm using this here rat tail comb, but you can use your fingers and you don't have to use a comb if you don't want to. It doesn't have to be neat, as you'll see a little later on. My cat was being completely off the chain and mad disrespectful. I had to stop a couple of times because she was just being such a dirtbag when I was doing this here tutorial. Okay, so I sectioned off one side and I'm just clipping it to the back area here. Now I'm working on the other side. Like I said, you don't have to use a comb. You can do this thing like freestyle. I told my cat to stop and to sit down because she was being so crazy. I was like, what is wrong with you? I don't understand. But she needs some kind of medication or like a friend or something. Okay, so took the other piece on the other side and I clipped it in the back to keep it out the way. As you can see, my parts are not even and it really does not matter. Tiny is a mess, y'all, and she is here to stay, so whatever. Alright, taking this brush, this right here is completely optional. I'm just smoothing the hair down. I'm not raking through. You don't have to use a brush if you don't want to. You can just kind of smooth it down with your fingers. Now I'm going to slide my fingers down about 3/4 of the way and I'm going to twist just the bottom part of the hair that's hanging in the center. You don't want to go all the way up. Now I'm going to take this section and I'm going to roll it up like so, and I have to do it this way simply because my hair is a little bit longer and it just didn't work with me trying to do it another way. I'm taking one of the hairpins and I'm just securing it. It would make more sense to use the hairpins versus the bobby pins because the bobby pins can be a beast sometimes. If your hair is not long enough, if you can just fold it over and pin it, you can make it do what it do. I had my hair like this last year for my birthday. I made some makeshift bangs and I'll post, I guess, a link to the video either in the description bar or I'll post it somewhere. My hair birthday video from last year. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm taking the 2 pieces that I had in the back, like on the sides that I had secured in the back, and I'm taking this brush and I'm just kind of smoothing it just a little bit. Again, you do not have to use this brush. You can smooth it out with your fingers. Take the 2 sections of hair and bring it up and cross it over like so in a crisscross sort of motion. Don't pull it tight because I look kind of Asian just a little bit when I pulled it, but don't pull it tight because you don't want to rip your hair. And when you're brushing your hair, just be gentle because you don't want to tear out your edges. You'll be like, you know what? Because of Sugar and her whole pin-up hairstyle situation, my edges done fell out. You know, no, don't blame me for any of that mess. Okay, so take the one side and we're going to use a bobby pin and we're going to secure it towards the back of the hair and do the same for the other one. If you have too much hair hanging out, because as you see right here, I'm sort of placing the bobby pin not all the way to the bottom, and I had to kind of follow up with another bobby pin to make sure my hair wasn't sticking out. It hurt a little bit, so I had to kind of play with it and adjust it because I was like, ma'am, this is not going to work for me if I'm going to be in this type of pain. I mean, you can be cute, but you can't be just hurt up and be cute. That is not happening. Now, a pair of shoes, on the other hand, I'll wear some shoes, honey, that ain't right, that's tearing up my feet. And, okay, what? Okay, So here it is. I have the back of my head, and see that little piece that's kind of hanging out like on the back there? Just take a bobby pin and just secure it so that it's not sticking out, because it may look a bit strange, and we don't want you to be strange. We want you to be super duper fabulous. So do the same for the other side. But Shug, what happened to the what happened to the white background? What's happening with that? Okay, you know, I was sitting here cleaning up my office and my studio, and I said, ooh, let me put the black background. So I had to really play with the lighting so that you can see me, so that I stand back from the lighting. Okay, so here is the finished deal. It's super duper cute. As I flip the camera so you can get like a full shot here of what's happening. See? Really, really cute, right? The piece that's hanging in the back, you can do some variations of it. Also, keep in mind that my hair was previously blown out, gosh, maybe 2-3 days ago. So that's why my hair looks like this. You don't have to do this on blown out hair. You can do it with like a twist out or a braid out or what have you. It's really easy. It's super duper cute. Now here are some variations of this particular style. The first variation, I'm going to use I'm using a ponytail holder for all the variations here. I'm just splitting it down the back, and then I'm just going to take the 2 pieces of hair and just twist them together. This will look really cute if you can put like a French braid in that part that's hanging down, or if you put like a cornrow that's, you know, going all the way down in the back. That would be really cute. Or if you really want to get super fancy, you can like put some rods in it and roll it up, or do like a twist out. I mean, there's just so many things that you could do with this particular hairstyle, regardless of what your length of hair is. So I braided all the way down, and I just secured the bottom with this here ponytail holder situation, and it's really, really cute. I really like it like this. I really like how that looks, and that way that your ends are not hanging out. Okay, so variation number 2, just slap that thing in a bun, honey. I know it looks a bit of a mess. I don't have a mirror, so I really can't see what I'm doing, but you can put the bun low, you can put the bun high, and look at that. That's a nice little protective hairstyle. It's cute. Your ends are not hanging out and getting shredded up by your wool sweaters and all of that stuff. And lastly, variation number 3. Now what I had in mind, this doesn't look that good, but I said whatever, I'm gonna do it anyway. What I wanted to do was the hanging flat twist. I have a tutorial on how I did this, and I'll post the number of the video somewhere here on the screen. And I figured if I did like a hanging flat twist, that would give it more variation, just to jazz it up just a little bit here. So you can also use a cornrow, like a hanging cornrow, to pull this particular style off. Once you're finished, secure it with a cloth ponytail holder situation. Don't use rubber bands, because those things are the devil, as we all know. And look at there. It has some potential. You know, I don't know if I'm sold. I'm sold on this side, but the other side, I don't think I'm necessarily sold on that. Okay, so here are some photos of my hair. Super duper cute, and I love it. And there's Tiny.
But Shug, what happened to the cornrows you had yesterday? And I thought you said you was going to come back with some Queen Latifah type cornrows from Set It Off. Okay, let me tell you what happened with that. Alright, so today I had every intention on doing some regular cornrows, like some straight backs, right? Was parting my hair, and when I got to this side, I realized that most of the hair in the back of my head was missing, and I was just like, I don't understand what's going on. It kind of reminded me when you were a child and you used to eat a hamburger, how the bottom bun would be missing like halfway through the whole hamburger eating experience, and you're sitting there thinking, I started eating all this at the same time. Where in the world is the bottom bun? I don't understand what's going on. So apparently I need to do some work and to really fine-tune my whole cornrowing skills, because as you guys saw from my last video, I am still new at this. So yeah, that is what happened with all of that, because somebody is going to ask.
But Suge, you said you don't know how to cornrow. I remember it because you did the never tag video and you said you ain't figured that thing out yet. Well, guess what? I have figured it out, and if you want to see my experience with cornrowing, click on this here video and it'll take you straight to it. Be blessed. Peace.